speaking of notable people in projects, the next project we bring to you is Stapleverse. This is Jeff Staples' project. If you don't know who he is the founder of Staple in New York, which is a very famous streetwear brand, and has the pigeon as its logo. He founded that in 1997. He's also the creator and the host of Hate Beast's popular podcast, and he is one of the most prominent teachers at Skillshare. He's a frequent moderator, lecturer, keynote speaker at industry panels and conferences. He's spoken at a VFriend conference, at the RTFKT, which is the Clone X Nike conference. He also expands his positive social contingent worldwide. And he's been doing this for decades. So, when you're talking about investing in people, this is a good person, in my opinion, to invest in. Obviously, do your own research, and it's not financial advice, but a very prominent businessman who's also very prominent in the NFT space. Now, I told you all of that before I showed you the artwork for a reason. Okay? Because,
I know it's coming.
Yeah. Ta-da!
Some seeds and cigarette butts.
Yeah. So there you have it, guys. This is what you're getting for your half a ETH, which is about $1,500 or just under that. You're getting a tea bag. If you're lucky, you might even get a cigarette butt, a donut. So we always say, you've got to identify with the art, but if you really identify with the founder, the art is irrelevant. It's really just your ticket into the club. It's almost like if you're going to a concert for someone you love, it's literally the stub. You don't have to love the stub. The stub is buying you entrance into that concert of the person you trust, love, whatever. And that's the same here. So it's a very interesting project. It actually took quite a while to sell out, like 2-3 weeks. They did a very weird whitelist drop that they kept open over days, and you had to register on their website, but it was easy to get. But there was you had to put your email address, and I tried to do it. I never got the email. Must have been like spam bot or whatever. I don't know on my side, but I never got the email. But yeah, a really interesting project, and there's a lot to come. So even here, they've updated this. It never used to say phase 1 of 3. It was just Stapleverse Feed Clan, but we always knew more was coming. And I just want to read this to you. The Feed Clan is the first NFT released in Chapter 1. This has also changed of Stapleverse, Empire Staple Pigeon. 20 varieties of feed make up a total collection of 10,000 that can be tossed, aka burned forever, and try and obtain either the Hood Pigeonz Squad NFT or the Poop Gang NFT. I'll go for the pigeon one instead of the poop one personally. But again, a bit of game theory going on here. So are you going to burn yours or hold it? Also, the people who burn it is going to make this deflationary. So the supply is going to go down. You have a look here. You've got over, exactly 53% ownership, which is a nice distribution, especially for a project that is only 3 weeks or so old. This is a really nice looking chart. Even after the volume's been tapering off, the sales per day, the price has stayed pretty consistent. This actually looks to me like a great flip opportunity. Buy in at 0.42, what it is now, sell at 0.6. Buy at 0.42, sell at 7. Now you have to buy at 0.52, sell at 0.89. So yeah, this looks like a great flip play to me also, but a very interesting project. You can also, for me, this is a picture of Jeff. Whenever I see someone with a Wikipedia page, it means they're notable. I actually try to get a Wikipedia page for my company, my promotional products company, which has been around for 20 years and supplies some of the biggest companies in the world. And I couldn't get it. It's very, very difficult to get your own page, even for your company, let alone for a person. He's got both. He's got a page for himself as well as a page for his company. So a very notable guy, but anyone who lives in the New York region or even the States will know about it. They did a collaboration with Nike in 2005, which is probably how he got to the RTFKT conference. And whatever, this is a connected guy and he's investing in this. They had an AMA the other night. He came on himself. So it's not like he's got his people running it. I'm sure he's got a lot of people in there to help him, but he's got his finger on the pulse. And then if we jump over to their website, You can see here, that's what you're fighting for, your pigeon. Again, not the greatest artwork. You look at VFriends, also not the greatest artwork, and that's a very great project. So it doesn't really matter on that side. Pigeons are sold out. Now the stage 2 is going to reveal the feed. Now, if you just jump into the Discord, stage 2 of this is happening. So it's been here after the toss. There will be 2 more collections, and they're going to be called Poop Gang and Pigeon Squad, which we said. Your feed NFT is your ticket into phase 2, where you can toss and burn your feed for pigeon or poop. The rarity of the feed affect the result. Rarity of the feed does not affect the result. For example, subway tokens do not offer you a better chance of catching what you want over, say, sunflower seeds. Okay, perks and utility. So if you could toss your feed and take a shot of it becoming a hood or a poop, why would you want to keep your feed safe and stay in the OG feed clan? So here are some bullet points. So again, you can jump in the Discord and read it. I'm not going to go through all of it. Basically, we're entering the next stage of this project, which is, are you going to burn your original NFT to get either the pigeon or the poop? That's a decision in and of itself, and there are risks and benefits to both of them. Often the people that don't burn them, even though the collection initially dips a bit, it tends going up because you've got less people and they become more valuable. However, this is one personally that I want to be involved in the game theory mechanics of it, and I want to get to stage 3, which is why it's quite clever. So in order to get to stage 3, I'm going to need to get to stage 2, right? So I am going to do it, and yeah, it's just very, very interesting. He's also released, similar to Ozzy Osbourne's Bats, he's released treasure hunt. So he said somewhere in this thing that in all the NFTs is a location hidden in it, and if you go to that location, there's definitely things going on here, right? Now, unfortunately, I don't have the time to play these games. I'm also based in South Africa, so I'm not jumping on a plane anytime soon to go to New York. So I'm a bit limited from that perspective, but I'm definitely going to be doing the burning of my token. See what I get. If I get to choose, I'll choose a pigeon. Maybe that's what he wants, because poop sounds terrible, but it might end up being the best one.
There might be something else behind that. Who knows?
Exactly. Yeah. It's probably that, because if you think, what is the shittest name I can call something? Okay, let's call it shit, right? No one will choose it, but the 5% that choose it are going to get a diamond or whatever. So who knows? But that's exactly what's going on. You've got game theory happening. I'll give it a bit more thought. I might just end up with poop.
Who knows?
I finally, like, why are you complaining? We called it poop.
Exactly. Yeah, we told you what you're getting.
Yeah.
I finally understand the art, though, and why they're calling it feed, because pigeons eat whatever. They eat garbage. They pick up bagels. They'll literally eat cigarette butts. I finally get it. I understand now. It makes sense to me. But it does look like a really cool project for sure.
It's a cool project, an opportunity to flip, even if you don't want to get involved in it. And also, I believe, an opportunity for a long-term future. I was going to say hold, but you're going to end up burning it anyway.
Yeah.
But in the project and in the ecosystem that he's building.